Welcome to day 18 where we explore effects, filters and image transformations. Today we will understand how these tools help us enhance images, create stylistic variations and improve the visual quality of our multimedia content. Effects and filters are predefined adjustments that we apply to images to change how they look. These modifications help us alter color, texture, lighting, and the overall visual feel of an image, both for correction and for creative expression. Filters play an important role in storytelling. They allow us to fix common issues like noise or bad lighting, create a consistent look across multiple visuals, and enhance clarity. Overall, filters help us communicate the right mood and message. We can group filters into three types: corrective filters that fix technical issues, stylization filters that give images a unique artistic look, and special effects filters that add visual drama or distortion. Each category serves a different purpose. Corrective filter helps us refine image quality. We use them to sharpen edges, reduce unwanted noise, fix exposure, and balance colors. These filters ensure that an image looks clean and professional before applying any creative effects. Stylization filters transform the mood of an image. Effects like vintage, spatial, duotone, or art-inspired looks such as sketch and oil paint give us the freedom to create unique, memorable visuals that stand out in posters and digital content. Special effects filters include blur, distortion, and texture overlays. We use them to simulate motion, add atmosphere, or create surreal or dramatic designs. These filters help us elevate the emotional tone of an image. Blur filters are essential tools. Gaussian blurs softens the entire image. Motion blur recreates movement, and radial blur adds circular motion. These are perfect for adding depth, highlighting subjects, and creating cinematic effects. Sharpening increases edge contrast and makes details more pronounced. It's great for product photos, portraits, and thumbnails. However, we must apply it carefully as over sharpening can create artificial halos and reduce image quality. Color effects help us define the mood of a design. By adjusting hue, saturation, or vibrance and applying color grading, we can make an image warm, cool, dramatic, or vibrant. Duotones and color plates are useful for maintaining brand identity. Artistic effects transform photos into stylish artworks. Techniques like posterization, sketch, cartooning, or oil painting allow us to create engaging visuals that resemble handmade art, perfect for advertising and concept graphics. Textures and overlays enhance the feel of an image. Adding grain, greenage, light leaks, or paper textures help us unify complex compositions and add depth, mood, or a vintage artistic touch. In tools like Photoshop or GIMP, the filter gallery gives us access to dozens of effects. Smart filters allow non-destructive editing, meaning we can adjust the intensity or remove them anytime. Blend modes help us combine filters creatively. Transformations change the geometry of an image by scaling, rotating, flipping, cropping, skewing, or applying perspective. We can control layout, adjust composition, and create more visually dynamic designs. Scaling resizes an image. We keep the aspect ratio intact to avoid distortion. When we enlarge raster images too much, they can pixelate, so it's important to understand resolution and choose the right graphic format. Rotation is used to realign or style an image. Whether we rotate by 90 degrees or use custom angles, rotating an element can change the visual balance and draw attention to key areas. Flipping creates mirror versions of an image. If it's useful for reflections, symmetry, and layout balancing. However, we must be careful with mirrored text or faces as they can look unnatural. Cropping removes unwanted parts of an image and helps us focus the viewer's attention. By adjusting the framing, we can strengthen the composition and create cleaner, more impactful visuals. Skewing slants the image, while distortion lets us move specific corners independently. These transformations are great for posters, ads, and dynamic text effects, but must be used with moderation. Perspective transform simulates a 3D angle. It helps us place graphics onto billboards, screens, and surfaces realistically. This technique is essential for mockups and composing work. We often use multiple filters and transformations together. A typical workflow might include sharpening the subject, applying color grading, and adding a vignette. For collages, we combine maskings, transformations, and overlays to blend elements. For today's activity, we will apply one corrective filter, one stabilization filter, and one transformation to an image. Then we will create a before and after comparison and experiment with rotation, skew, and perspective. Today we explored how filters shape the mood of an image, how curative tools improve quality, and how transformation change geometry. We now know how to combine these tools to create polished professional visuals. For mini project, we will create a stylish image using both curative and artistic filters, along with transformations like rotation, skew, or perspective. We will also prepare a short summary explaining our workflow and design choices. Thank you for your attention.